Welcome to another edition of the Sports One. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Port here on a Friday. Nine in a row for the Rangers.
9, baby.
It's Barnes, it's Tony, it's Riley. How's everyone doing today?
Phenomenal, dude. Riley, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Hell
Fantastic.
Not even sweating the overtime loss?
Yeah, fantastic.
Obviously would have wanted to win, but we
Didn't
did beat
get
the
one.
Oilers the night before.
Yeah.
Not
Beat
getting
the
one.
Oilers the night before, beat the Dallas Stars, and we lost in overtime. I think if you take a step back and look at the back-to-back, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, and we'll talk about it more, but I do have to say it's like a weird time, though. You know what I mean, though? Like these games with them. Like I feel like I don't know. It's different than what we saw earlier this year. I don't know what the reason is.
I just think this asshole scheduling, to me. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You send him out to Western Alberta. I mean, you send him to Western Alberta, then make him play a back-to-back. It's like, if you're going to send us across, not even the country, we're going to another country.
Yeah.
Like, give us a break. But
No, I could see that.
It's
I
all
could
right.
definitely see
It's
that. We do have a lot of comments.
we do have a lot of
Let's get
comments.
there.
Oh, we have a ton of
Starting
comment
from the
section.
top.
Let's go from the top, baby.
From the top, Josh B. Let's go. It's Friday. Big wins yesterday for the Rangers and Knicks. Isles lost. Haha. Hashtag the company adjacent. Pirates. Hashtag Sportsport. Hashtag DTV. Matthew Gabriel. Let's go.
Matthew.
Matthew Gabriel. Ahoy, mateys. LOL.
There we go.
Josh, my guy. Kev Do, let's go. We want the smoke. Have a great show. Can't watch because no service in the basement. Let's go, Rangers. Let's go, Knicks. Kick rocks, Bernies. Hashtag TCA Pirates. Hashtag DTV. Hashtag Sports.
What's he doing in the basement?
What's up, Josh B? Let's go. Let's get it going. Ahoy, Matty G. Ha ha. We get some flexing emojis. Oh boy, Josh from Matt.
Ahoy.
Kev Do. Matt
Josh
Gabriel.
B.
What's up, Matty G? Rob. Good morning, gentlemen. Shout out TCA, AMF, hashtag DTV. What a night for New York sports. Let's go. And then Matty Gabriel. Boston sucks ass. You suck ass.
Yeah, you tell him.
You suck ass. All right.
Oh man, it's funny that banter, and it just reminds me of Kev has been really trying to get me, Riley, like worked up, like, oh, what if this goes wrong, that goes wrong for the Yankees? This is like, I don't think he understands. Nothing he says is changing my mind about anything. Like, I could not feel better than I do right now.
Yeah, and I feel like that's just a big like baseball thing where it's like when I had a team that I'm confident, no one could say anything to get me unconfident about that team.
Yeah.
Like, and that just shows you how big of a fan you are, like bias wise. Like, I'm a huge fan. You can't say anything that's gonna make me change my outlook on this season.
Exactly. And it's just so funny. Like, he's like, oh, well, what about if this goes wrong? If that, it's like, why would I think like that?
They can't think like that.
If that happens, sure, let's deal with it at the time. But if it's not happening, I'm not going to really be thinking about it. That's for sure. Let's actually just go. Oh, actually, first, I just want to update Mexico Open. I didn't get to catch too much of this yesterday, but after round one, your leader in the clubhouse was Eric Van Ruin, who shot 63, had 2 eagles, hit a eagle putt short on 18, which would have made it 3 eagles. But he settles for a 63, which was good for a 1-shot lead over Sammy Velmaki. He really dominated this course yesterday. Also, somebody who stood out, and I had mentioned going into this tournament, was Cristobal del Soler. He was the golfer on the Corn Ferry Tour with the tournament in Colombia. where he had shot 57. He opened up with a 65. So he finds himself in a tie for third. Tony's guy, Andrew Novak,
Yeah,
a
baby.
66.
Respectable.
Good for tied for seventh with Cameron Champ, who led for a decent amount of yesterday. So they both go with 66s. Round 2 is currently in action. You got Valmaki in second, and then you have a 4-way tie for third with MJ Doffy, David Lipsky, Henrik Norlander, and then, of course, Cristobal de Soler, and then a host of golfers at 5 under par, like we mentioned, including Andrew Novak and Cameron Champ. Further down the list here, Charlie Hoffman struggled yesterday to 1 over. Right now, projected cut line is even. I'm sure that'll move after today's action. And then a complete swing and a miss for me. I'm not sure if this is still the case because we've had, of course, some golfers out today. But actually, yes, he's on the course as well. Thomas Dietrich, last place. A 7 over 78 yesterday and is currently 1 over through 2. Also surprised to see at the bottom of this list, Mackenzie Hughes, 6 over par as well. You have Francisco Molinari, 3 over. So kind of interesting. Seems like more of a wide open course. So I didn't expect too many guys to be struggling here. You also have former major champion Padraig Harrington, 1 over par, mostly plays on the Champions Tour, but does some of these lower scale events on the PGA Tour. So it'll be interesting to see how this develops. But, the way that Van Ruin was playing yesterday, you would imagine he'll be in the conversation, towards the end of the week here, near the top of the leaderboard. He started on the back today. He's on the 14th hole, which is his 5th, and had a bogey at 11, a birdie at number 12. It's interesting. You weren't here when we were talking about this, Riley, but I think it was with Domac, maybe even yesterday or the day before. But with these tournaments, how the top golfers, like I think Tony Finau is the only golfer in the top 50 in this tournament. But why guys like Scotty Scheffler, JT, people like that wouldn't just say some of these tournaments, oh, why don't I just go there and just win the thing? I don't understand why they don't do that more. Finau is only playing this because he won last year.
Yeah, I think it's more of a travel thing. These guys just have so much money that it's just why would I go down to Mexico to play this after playing a big tournament like the Genesis?
Right.
But I do know what you're saying, and I kind of agree with that. But I mean, you would love to see, I could see Scheffler going down here and not win the tournament. It's just the way he's been putting it. It's just why would he? And the purse is not that big. To be honest, it's only an $8 million purse for the whole tournament. Winner probably gets a little over $1 million, maybe $1 million on the dot, somewhere around there. I do think the PGA has weird nuances with their scheduling sometimes where it's a big tournament like Genesis right into this. It's obviously not a lot of guys are going to play in it. I wish there was another big tournament right after the Genesis to keep the momentum going. And it seems like they try to hurt themselves sometimes when they make dumb scheduling. We see the NHL do this a lot too. But yeah, I know what you're saying. And I wish more big players did play in a tournament like this.
Yeah, and I think this year, the reason why this tournament was played right now is because you have the Old Honda Classic next week. There's been complaints that's a great course, but nobody plays it, so they figure, we got. But I think I was gonna check too who's committed. I have a feeling that
I used to love that tournament.
Yeah,
what is it? The Bear Claw, the finishing 4 holes or 3 holes. Fantastic when big names played, and it was great. And for some reason, I just feel like that tournament kind of just last year, no one played in it. It went under the no one played in it last year.
Won.
Yeah, and it's just I used to love that tournament, and I thought it was a course they should have kept trying to get names to. It seems like they kind of just let it die out.
Yeah, and Honda was a 40-year sponsor there. Now it's the Kosniak. And I just want to see. Doesn't look like. I guess they don't have the. I thought the field would be announced, but I'm going to just check on my app real quick.
Hey, at least we're getting into that Florida swing, though. A lot of good tournaments down there.
Yeah.
It should be a good little month.
And I'm surprised. I mean, I guess they've kind of moved stuff around, year by year, like how, Scottsdale was elevated last year, not elevated this year.
Yeah.
maybe next year they elevate this tournament to get a better feel.
They honestly should. I mean, how many elevated events do they have? Only like eight events?
Yeah.
It's like, tell me you can't bump that to 10?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so they didn't 5 p.m. is the deadline, so we'll see. But I'd imagine obviously Kirk is gonna defend his title. And I think we'll probably see some higher ranked golfers play in this tournament, but still, I think a lot of people will sit out just because you have the API and the players back-to-back weeks after. So they want to stay fresh. If it was you seeing that schedule, obviously you could sit out the Copperhead tournament. Oh, I know. Yeah, but that's the alternate. Yeah. The
that's
Puerto Rico
insane,
Open.
Though.
But if it was you, I mean, would you sit out these 2 weeks and then go to the API, or would you rather play in Palm Beach the week before?
I think if you're a young player, you play.
Yeah.
Because if you want your game in top shape going into these Florida tournaments, who knows what a week off can give you? I think you play. If you're a solidified guy like Scotty, or I wouldn't play. Even a guy like Max Homa, I would play because he's been playing awful so far this year. So how can a week of good play hurt you? It can't. Like if he went down, had a good week, the only thing it does is help him when they get into the Florida swing. I would play. So it's kind of a personal preference, but as a young guy, I would play it.
Yeah, because then I would just sit out the next week. I mean, I know that course is actually Domac is going to Copperhead. When is he going again, Tony? Remember he was telling us he's doing that golf trip. It's like next month, is it?
No, it's spring break or the week after spring break.
And
when is that?
It's not next week. It's the week after.
Oh, okay, so a couple weeks.
The next 2 weeks.
So it'll be actually right before that tournament gets there, Valspar.
Wow.
But yeah, that's what I would do. Just to really be, because I don't think multiple weeks off before a big tournament, a tough course, like you always say, toughest on the PGA Tour, doesn't make sense to have that much inactivity.
Yeah, I agree. That's those are gonna be a fun 2 weeks though.
Yeah, and then before you know it, it'll be Masters. What would you say for you? Your favorite non-major is?
Oh, dude, I think Arnold Palmer might be it for me. I mean, the Players is great.
Yeah.
You know what it is for me? It's all recency bias though. When like if there's a good Sunday, like I feel like we didn't get a lot of good Sundays last year, but I would probably say Arnold Palmer.
Yeah. I love that one. I love the Players. Like I could just watch the feed on the 17th hole the
Players
whole day.
Is fantastic.
Yeah. The Players is great. And I really hope Tiger plays that. We'll have to see. You never know what happens there. We got like 30 comments.
Yeah, we do have a lot of comments
so
here.
if you want to catch up on those.
Yeah, we'll catch up on these. Let's see here. Golf. I thought this was a sports show.
Oh,
wow.
God.
Oh, hot take, Johnny. What are you talking
He can't
about,
let it
dude?
go.
Wow.
He can't let it go.
Come on, man.
And I think it's one of those things, if he was just out in the course more, gave it more of a chance, hit a couple pars, then he would change his mind. But he's too stuck in his ways. I have a friend, Mark, that you've met. Same deal. Just gets frustrated, swinging a million miles an hour, and just doesn't want to play. But it's like he doesn't realize, just take it easy, relax, give it a chance. Right, Tony?
Yes. No, I mean, patience is a virtue there for golf, dude.
Yeah.
Obviously, Hot Take has no patience for golf.
No patience.
No.
But Josh B had our back. Golf is definitely a sport.
There we go.
Love that.
Josh B knows.
Buckta. Josh B. Burgos. Buckta. In the house from Saul Good. Not in my personal record book, Josh. How many days in a row can you walk 18 holes and crush balls and think and be as perfect as possible?
Come on, that is tough, dude.
What do you mean? I mean, I swear to God, I don't get, like, I play 5 days in a row. I'm not sore, like, and you know me, I swing like a madman.
Right.
Doesn't affect me. Don't stretch. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But I guess I'm not walking, so I'll give you that.
And didn't you have that thumb thing for a little while?
I mean, yeah. I mean, do I probably have a torn ligament in my trigger finger on my left hand? Probably. But I mean, that's okay. Doesn't matter. No, because honestly, Tony, like I'll move it a certain way and it kills. Like,
still?
Randomly. Yeah. Then not all the time, just randomly.
Okay.
Matthew Gabriel, I am so pumped for the company DTV golf outing, boys.
We are equally pumped. There's going to be a lot of golf this year.
Mm-hmm. Hot take, Johnny. Something not being easy does not make it a sport. And then we have Matthew Gabriel coming in. I don't know what's up with this. I come back to the show after winter break, and the comments now just filled with Jason Tatum slander. And it's not even like we talk about him. Like we haven't even talked about him a lot.
No.
And I just hear slander. Matthew Gabriel, hey, Tatum sucks. All right, dude. Come on.
And that's Michael Bachta, the huge Laker fan that he is. And I know he was disappointed about that loss last night. But he just, it's their rival, and he just can't let it go. But I think we all can agree there's players that you don't like. But at the end of the day, we all know Tatum. I mean, I guess, is he top 5, I guess, in the NBA, right?
That's a whole new conversation.
I mean, he's
we'll
at
go
least
top 10. We'll go top 10 and
he's
call
at least
it
top 10. He's there. So
yeah, I don't want to be the old head yelling at a cloud, but if he's top 10, you can't say the guy sucks. That's simple. We got I take Johnny. It's like porn. You just know when you see it, and golf ain't it. It's extremely difficult, no question.
Yeah, but come on. If something's difficult, you just pack it in, right? Like, it's like, oh, yeah. It's like me in college with tests, right? No study. I can't do it.
Well, yeah. I mean, is that what you did?
Yeah, I'm kidding, but golf actually is fun, Tony. That's the difference.
Well, obviously, Hot Take Johnny doesn't see that.
Without LeBron, it was a hard win. I agree, but I mean, if that team wants to do anything, you're gonna have to win games, especially against the Warriors team. I don't think is great, but
Josh beat golf in Yankee games.
Yankee.
Riley tried to skip over that because of the Yankees.
I didn't even see it. But
likely story.
I will say, good times coming soon. Warmer weather, golf,
baseball,
and baseball.
Best time of the year.
That is one thing. Yankees, Red Sox, whatever fan you are, we can all agree we're happy baseball season's coming.
Hell yeah.
Riley, meet Buckner. Buckner, meet Riley. Good luck. Yeah. The last 2 years. Tatum is my biggest rival. No better feeling than rolling in a long ass putt. That is true. That is very true.
No, every time you don't expect it at all. You're not even thinking about it. And then it's like, oh, this might actually go
Especially one of those breakers when you read the break and it just falls in. Oh,
yeah.
The best. And then we'll get Hot Take Johnny. Guys, I've played golf. If I play it again, I don't hate golf. I just don't think it's a sport. All right. To each his own.
That's fine, dude.
To each his own.
Yeah, but it's one of the best sports that there is. So just so we have that established.
Yeah. We'll just leave it there.
But yeah,
Michael, back to asking how old I am.
Oh wow.
I am 21 years old.
Really?
I was just thinking. I don't think I've asked you this, Riley. Because I just went for the first time last weekend. Have you done Sims recently?
I've done the sim at school a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no, I haven't hit one of those like super tech ones where like
the track
you can hit off the ones you can hit off like the different
if
levels.
you're in the rough.
Yeah, it's like I haven't done like a crazy one, but I've done like a normal. I've been hitting the normal sim at school. Yeah.
Is there a big because the one in Chelsea Piers, I forgot what the technology is, but it's not TrackMan. Is there like a huge difference with TrackMan, like doing the sim, or is it like? So that's what somebody was telling me. I mean, just don't know.
I just think it's a difference. The biggest thing with sim for me is just the fact of hitting off that AstroTurf is like weird to me.
Okay.
Like if you're like you have like a 110-yard approach shot and you're hitting off like this thin AstroTurf, it's just like kind of weird to me. Like, no divot, no anything like that. But what I've found from the actual technology is like really nothing because you just believe what it says.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like I might feel like I hit a shot better, but whatever the computer tells me, I'm just like kind of.
And a lot of people, because obviously they've worked on it over the years, say no. I mean, it's pretty accurate, but I don't know. It's tough.
No, there's a thing there where like you smoke a drive, and it's like, how did that? Like,
exactly.
How did it end up there?
Yeah, and then it's like it tells me, let's say hypothetically, well, not even hypothetically, like normally my gap wedge I could hit up to 135. Maybe if I'm swinging easy 128 or whatever. And it's like, but for that distance, they'll tell me to hit an 8-iron. So then I'll switch to the gap wedge. It'll fall short. But I've ever hit an 8-iron in real life, it will go way over the green.
Yeah.
So that's why it's just like, doesn't make any sense. But it's nice to do that just to get a couple swings in. But really, I mean, next month, there should be some good golf days.
Hopefully.
Because when do you usually like kind of regularly start playing? Like
I would say March.
Yeah, like middle to end.
I would say like I come back from spring break the 8th. I would say when I get back, I should be like trying to play golf.
Yeah. No,
But you get those snowstorms sometimes in March that just kill you.
Yeah.
Those dumb snowstorms.
But then you watch out for the weather. You get that 55-degree day.
Oh, if it's above 50, we're in.
Yeah, exactly. So I am pumped up for that. I'm just looking here, leaderboard wise. Patrick Rogers with a birdie here to move into a tie for second with Valmaki. Van Ruin still leads at 8 under. We'll keep you posted there. But let's go now to the world of Major League Baseball.
What a play! Stop it, Skip. And Alonso cracks one of the Mets win the ball game. Out of sight.
And it works at 100 miles an hour. 14 strikeout.
Drove deep to left field. There it goes. See ya.
With the bed
Oh
late.
my god, dude!
How many hours last night, Tony? Because Michael Butka says you look sleepy.
You
so.
were probably looking on like 4, dude.
Oh man, I had literally
4
the most
hours.
ideal like sleep that I could ever get during the week. So I had an appointment in Darien at 9 today. So I was like, okay, I'll just do some stuff from home.
Mhm.
Went to bed, was sleeping by 11 o'clock.
Nice, wow.
And slept straight through till about 6:45. Feel like $1,000,000 bucks.
That's
like,
crazy.
If I could just do that every day, like I would feel great.
Yeah, if only, dude.
Yeah, it's
crazy.
tough.
Tough morning.
It
and-
is, dude. It's a tough one.
Aaron Such says once the snow melts, Domac is out there next week.
But there it is, dude. Such is trying to get a like during spring break. He wants you to go out with them, and they're trying to do like some tournament at Fairchild Wheeler.
Oh,
Wheeler.
a tournament.
It does sound like a great time.
Yeah, there's like I want to say 6 people now.
Wow.
Yeah, that are into
That
it.
sounds pretty cool.
So yeah, we'll see, dude. I mean, I haven't touched the club in a while.
Handicaps are handicaps like in?
I don't know, man.
Everyone using their
I'm just like I was like I'm trying to be in there for fun. I think he's talking about money now already.
Oh, you
so-
gotta throw money. I like that.
Riley, what's the most you've played for? Like heads up with somebody.
I've played like $50 skins.
Okay, so it's $50 a hole.
Yeah.
Wow. It just 1-on-1.
Well, no, we do 2v2.
Okay.
So it's like
Okay.
25 a person.
Gotcha.
But then, that's after a couple, and then you're getting real frisky. You're like, all right, let's just do 50 a hole.
wow. Yeah.
But then usually me and my friends play 5 a hole skins. That's usually what we do.
That sounds fun.
I just usually do. I have one person that like we're usually pretty close. So there's no spread or anything. We go heads up. But I have one other person I play with. He's a lot better than me. So he usually like we have like a moving number. And I think it's down to 9, but at one point it was like 20 over 20. So I enjoy that because you don't need the outright victory.
Yeah.
I think I was telling you about it last year, how I beat him finally, and it took like 10 years. So I do enjoy that, but the most really I ever have done for like the whole round is like $50. But I would probably do 100, but that's really it. And especially because then it's like if you don't win, then it's like kind of tight. But.
Well, me and my friends are pretty close. So like you can do a lot each hole if you're doing skins because you know that they're gonna win it back. So it usually comes down to the last hole and it's just like for $50.
Oh,
Because when
okay.
you do skins, it's like I love skins. I think skins is one of the best games to play because then you can get to like 4 holes and it's worth like 4 skins.
Yeah.
Like $200 hole.
$200 hole. That's crazy.
It's like a lot of fun.
Have you ever done Wolf?
Never played Wolf.
Have you heard of it?
No.
Never heard of it.
So what it is like you rotate, okay, and whoever is the wolf, they select like it's with 4 people. They select after everybody shoots. So like that person goes first, and then let's say the next golfer hits, and if it's a good drive, you could say, okay, I'll take him, and then it's lowest score between the 2 of them for that hole versus the other team. But if you hit a really good shot, you could call blind, and then you're against everybody else. You know what I mean? And it's like whatever it is per hole.
I like that.
Yeah. So it keeps everybody in the mix. But you need to have like 2 guys that are like kind of better than the other people. Because if you have one person that's really good, everyone's just gonna pick him every time. So that's the only
You
thing
just you gotta play something. I don't like there's so many golf games. I like playing anything just with side action.
Yeah, as long as it's like I'm playing out, hitting every shot. on a
Yeah, as
hole.
long
I
as I'm
don't-
playing my ball.
Best ball is beat unless it's a
best
tournament.
ball is
And
you ever
even
play
then,
nines?
No, what's that?
When there's 3 people and like the winner of it's the best when you have 3. So then the winner of the hole gets like 5, second place gets like I don't know what it is, like 2 and 1. Like every hole's worth 9 points. And then you just go to the end of it. It's best for 3 people because 3 people it's tough to play anything. So 9s is perfect.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Aaron Such says, handicap scoring, don't be cheap at $10. And then speak of the devil, no pun intended,
$10,
Matthew
Tony.
Ryan, you guys got lucky. Let's just say the Devils
Wait, Matthew
got their
Ryan?
ass kicked, Matthew Ryan. We're not talking about hockey
Stop
yet,
it.
but we
Stop
will,
it.
okay? And we have a
Stop
lot
it,
to
Matthew.
say. We don't want to hear your nonsense
I hope you call it
today.
honestly. I really
Yeah,
do. I got a
you're-
few things I want to say.
Like, it's
to
going to be like
dude.
you talking about Zach Wilson, but
It's gonna be
about the
pathetic.
Devils.
You're pathetic.
So, not too much to talk about baseball wise, but I did just see this right before the show here, Gio Urshela to the Tigers. So, people
No
were
kidding,
talking
dude.
about the Yankees bringing him back, but he goes to the Tigers on a 1-year deal. So
Ryan's calling me right now. No, we're waiting for the hockey segment.
Wait till hockey, Matthew. Take it easy.
Wait until the hockey segment, Matthew.
So $1.5 million. I mean, I know, coming off, his broken pelvis last year. I mean, I feel like that's a steal, no?
Yeah, I would think so, right?
1.5. I mean, that's like almost like the minimum, no?
Yeah, it's like nothing.
What is the minimum? 1.5?
I think it's like 8.
Yeah, it's but
that's crazy.
Yeah,
dude.
I mean, and it's a shame too that he goes to a team like the Tigers. I mean, I know
Honestly,
people are
dude.
expecting them to get better.
What are we gonna keep expecting that though?
Yeah,
Like
no,
I feel like it's been 2 years of like, and yeah, don't get me wrong. Spencer Torkelson last year had a little bit of a breakout in the second half, hit a bunch of homers. Batting average was still way down. But I feel we've been waiting for this team to like come to fruition for like 2 years, where it's like some of their young players are good and they've been awful. The last 2 years.
The Tigers?
And I would say, because we were just having this
Yeah.
conversation the other day about how like Pittsburgh's embarrassing. But now that I think about it, I mean, I guess Tigers probably won 70-some games last year, but still just like what you're saying with like just talent, guys.
That division sucks.
They might be more embarrassing than the Pirates, honestly, because the Pirates do churn out some guys that are talented.
And they have a stud.
Detroit's got fucking
Bruce.
nobody, dude.
Yeah.
Javi Baez. Yeah, what a great contract.
Stop it, dude.
What a
And
contract.
just
He's a
as
bum.
a division, the AL Central, I feel like
It's
is very
awful.
cheap too. Like
Yeah.
they don't bring. I mean, maybe nobody wants to go there. I mean, that's
Yeah.
part of it.
The
but
Royals gonna win that division this year.
you think?
Yeah.
I mean, Bobby Witt is crazy. Nobody
He is
even
very good,
knows
dude.
him. I
Great
feel like.
signings by them.
We know him.
Yeah, and to get Lugo and Waka,
Yeah, that
Hunter
was huge.
Renfro.
Hunter Renfro too. Wow.
And that division's so bad that like
Yeah.
it's possible.
And it's weird, like the NL Central is almost the same way. Like not too aggressive,
No.
no dominant team. I don't even know. I mean, I guess it
Cole
depends.
Reagans, too. He's pretty solid. Brady Singer.
Yeah,
Brady
it,
Jordan Lyles.
it depends what happens with Bellinger, but maybe the Cubs will be good. I mean,
I cannot
don't
believe
know.
he's not signed yet. That guy.
Yeah, like
They got to do something about that. They got
Yeah.
to do something in the NFL, MLB offseason. I mean, you get Snell, you get Montgomery, you get Bellinger not
Chapman,
signed. And
too.
not signed.
Yeah,
It's like you got to figure out something.
Mhm.
Do what the NBA does. Here's the date. Here's what you got to sign by. I don't know, but it's not good as a fan to go to names that you know that just are it's not on the team right now.
Yeah.
and I think the commissioner was saying they're considering doing something like that. But let's see if something actually comes.
Where do you
to
think he
fruition.
goes?
Jeez, it's so hard to say, but I'm kind of thinking Bellinger back to the Cubs.
Yeah.
And then is Monty going to the Sox? You think or no way?
Monty's here's what I was reading this morning.
Yeah.
Supposedly sold on the Sox. The Sox are waiting for him to come down to a price that they want because we're cheap fucks now.
Yeah,
And the problem is when he comes down to that price, other teams are gonna join in. So
So
that's what we're facing.
basically, you're not optimistic about that.
No.
Yeah,
Is there anything to be optimistic about the Sox anymore this year? I mean, I'm like going through hell right now.
yeah. No, I would feel the same way. I mean, I think you and Tony could relate a little bit.
Yeah,
just
Yeah, at
dude.
least Tony
the
spends
offseason.
money though.
Yeah, and honestly, I would not be surprised if the
spending money.
Mets have more wins than the Red Sox. this
No,
year.
I mean money pay, dude.
Yeah, because Mets are a better team. What are we talking about right now?
Yeah,
Actually, fuck it, dude. We'll make a fucking bet. I guarantee you we have more wins.
Let's
than you this
fucking
year.
yeah.
go,
I
dude.
like this. I like
Yeah, I'll
this.
play whatever game you want. I'll play skins or nines or whatever the fuck, dude.
$20.
Let's go, dude. $20 a game.
No, $20. The Red Sox
No,
have
Red
more
Sox-
wins.
Yeah. No, I'm down with that.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right.
20 bucks.
We were talking about this the other day.
Dinner.
I
A night of
forgot.
dinner.
Did John Henry? Did he sell Liverpool or no? Like his part
no.
in Liverpool? Okay.
No, he still has Liverpool. They have the Penguins now too.
So-
they bought into the.
But is
PGA.
that why they're like tight with money? Because they've invested in so many
Hey,
different things.
If I could tell you, I have no clue. It's like,
maybe he's a gambler,
and
who
they
knows?
keep coming out being like, we've set parameters that Craig Breslow cannot go over. And it's like every time I hear it, it's just like, we are the Boston Reds. Like, what
Yeah.
are we doing?
Yeah.
Like, we can't spend we're $30 million under luxury tax right now. You're telling me you can't get Jordan Montgomery to the Boston Red Sox? I don't know. This doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to the fans. Sell the team is starting to go around. It's an interesting time in Beantown.
And you think, let's say it's a 60 to 70 win season, you think Cora will be out at that
Well,
point?
he's out anyway, I think.
Really? They're tight?
I think he's out anyway because everyone knows how good of a manager he is. Now with Counsell getting that contract, managers can make a lot of money.
Yeah.
You think Henry's going to pay him a shit ton of money for a team that is going to be young and might not have a chance to win? No, he's going to go get a shit ton of money from another team that wants to win a championship because he's proven that he can be a championship manager.
Yeah.
He's out after this year.
Honestly, in all seriousness, it's a shame that the Red Sox are like this right now because I would love it nothing more than Yankees, Red Sox, top of the division, battling it out. Like
in the
old
AL
days.
East, the whole division is sick.
Yeah. The
Like-
Red Sox might finish last.
Yeah,
again.
the Orioles are disgusting this year.
They're
Yeah.
gonna be
Like
nasty,
Corbin
dude.
Burns, at the top of that,
Unbelievable.
they're going to
Yeah.
be good. You know the Rays are always going to be good. I think Toronto's going to be a good team this year. Then you just have the Red Sox, who just are kind of like Tyler O'Neill's playing left field for us. in
Toronto
DHing.
just signed Daniel Vogelbach the other day. Watch out.
That fat fuck.
Oh my god. I know we kind of talked about this, I guess yesterday, Tony. But I think we didn't know injured list. I just saw the Mets think Senga start on the IL.
I saw that.
Is there a
Yeah.
timeline? Is it just like a one stint? Like what's the injury specifically?
So it's his shoulder. I forget what specific muscle, but they shut him down. He's not going to make opening day. The way they make it sound like is that it's going to be all he'll get his next start.
okay. So
So
I
he's
mean,
fine.
which wouldn't be like terrible, but obviously you want him there opening day, of course.
Yeah, dude. Like that is
But
pretty,
but they're fortunate that it happened now and not like
Wait.
right before this.
if you want to say it like that, yeah.
Yeah. No, I
if
mean,
you're
just,
if you're like the PR department for the New York Mets, yeah, you can say it.
well, I am most certainly not the PR department.
Tony, what is the realistic expectations for the Mets this year for you?
Vegas, 82.5 games.
No, but didn't you say 90?
I said 90 yesterday.
Playoffs?
Well, I mean, with 90, I mean, you should be in play for the third
Yeah.
wild card.
Yeah, you should be.
You think you win the NL East?
No way, dude.
Wild card team.
Um,
Let's go, dude. I mean, again, it's kind of tough that Senga's going to start out a little hurt.
did they say who's going to start opening day? Or
No.
what the,
Are you go?
yeah.
Yeah.
Thursday, March 28th.
So much for seeing Senga play. I kind of don't even want to go now, dude.
Really?
No.
Who's your number two?
I mean, if you want to just go to the Yankees only, it's okay.
I guess it would be Quintana, right? Would be next up.
Jose Quintana.
I would honestly just say, fuck it, just go with Severino. Just hopefully he's not.
Oh my god, I completely
Yeah.
forget that he's on that
But
team.
you could just see how he pitches in the games, like in the spring. If he's,
Yeah, exactly. I think our first spring game is tomorrow.
Yankees
Cardinals.
first game tomorrow as well.
Yeah, so
and first televised is Sunday. Is yours televised tomorrow? Is it home or is it is it away?
it's in Port St. Lucie.
Oh, so it should be televised.
Yeah, it should
Usually they
be.
televise the home
Mhm.
games.
SNY does love to show all those games.
Oh yeah, they definitely will be televising. Yeah, definitely.
Red Sox are playing a college team
No
today.
one gives a
Boston
fuck.
College,
Who?
Northeastern.
Northeast. They always do that,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they good?
No, it's just like a thing they do.
Oh, that's cool. I guess.
Yeah.
Did they get fucked up with them afterwards?
I don't think they get fucked up with them. No.
Oh,
So
Great question.
one
yeah,
other
it is a good question.
thing here,
I would.
and he's said this all along. Gleyber Torres said he wants to be a Yankee for life yesterday. He's in the last year of his deal. Did $14.2 million this year to avoid arbitration. Eligible for agency after the World Series. But there have not been any discussions about a long-term deal. But I mean, from my point of view here, I don't even think there's gonna be an offer. Like even if he like it's I don't know if it's almost even more likely if he has like a 35 home run season. I think because that'll drive the price even up more. I just think they're saying let's get everything we can out of him this year, and then we'll figure it out with the minor leagues. Maybe Peraza.
Completely agree.
And then
By the way, Senga could be out for a few months.
Oh.
so you still feel 90 or no?
Yikes.
Changes things
I don't
slightly.
know, dude. That's kind of tough.
That is tough. But also, I mean, there's no rumblings about the Mets signing Montgomery or Snell.
I'm reading this right here from SNY. Doesn't expect him to pitch for significant doesn't expect him to pitch for significant portion of the season. Does expect it. Okay. It says that the injury will push the Mets into acquiring high-end starting.
High-end
pitching.
starter.
So maybe Monty or
No.
Snell.
Won't push the Mets.
Oh.
So basically, they want a higher draft pick.
The team would pay 110% luxury tax on every dollar spent on Blake Snell, Jordan Montgomery, or anyone else, pushing that cost of those players into $70 to $80 million a year. For this year. So
Yeah. Yeah.
If the Mets did not see a fit before Stenger's injury, that remains the case after the team learned that news. An injury that the team hopes will only last a few months has not yet moved them to consider committing to other players for multiple years.
I saw Snell liked a Yankees post on.
There's been a lot of
Anything
hype
there?
about
Is
that.
there anything there?
Boris playing the long-term game, but I think
motherfucker.
I kind of think they're the favorite. I mean, I don't know how much of a favorite.
Someone has to be.
Yeah.
I mean,
So, and then really, Hal Steinbrenner and Aaron Judge kind of alluded to that something else is coming.
have you seen Stanton's physique?
Yeah,
Looking a lot
we talked
different.
about that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, not only is he gonna have a bad average now, he won't have any power.
No. He's been putting them out. I mean,
That's messed up.
I would say like I started this offseason, more likely than not that he has like a brutal season, injured, all this stuff. But now I feel like the pendulum, I'm just like, it's like maybe a 55-45 proposition where I think he'll be serviceable. I'm not saying he's going to hit 40 home runs, but
25, 30.
yeah, 25 to 30 and hit 240. That's all I want.
That's all you need.
Yeah. But I'm thinking about this Glaber thing. I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, is this the right move for the Yankees just to like not give him an extension?
I mean, I agree with you fully here. I mean, when you think of this team right now, I don't think Glaber. Like you have so many pieces and you have young guys coming up that if you want to sustain success, I think you're just wasting money on re-signing him. Yes, like you just said, hopefully he contributes to you guys, has a great year. You don't need to resign. Like it's not a desperate need. Definitely.
Because I think it's almost $150 million contract. Like if you resign him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I mean, I guess you're right. It's not a desperate need, but I mean,
like
he's a
we
good
know
player,
offensively,
though.
he was like the
100%.
Yeah. So I mean, like
defense.
What do you want to do? You want to deal him?
Well, I think what I'm saying is, I'm asking if you think their strategy is right. Like, I think their plan is just to like get the most out of him this year, and then just get your compensatory.
Would you be opposed to
so.
a deal before the season for him for some pitching, or
if the pitcher would have to be really good, and who's that going to be? I mean,
I don't know.
Jesus Luzardo, does that make sense?
I just feel like that move wouldn't be bad for you.
You don't think Luzardo's good?
Yeah, I guess he's all right. I mean, I've seen him pitch a lot.
But no, but I honestly, I was all for trading him. And if it was involved with like Corbin Burns or something, unless it's a really good pitcher, I like the idea. Free agency year coming up, he's going to be locked in. And
just let him rock.
And there's no pressure on him. It's not like he's asked to back cleanup,
Yeah, exactly. And again, I mean, he did very well for you last year. So you expect that again this year.
And I know this is a very like repetitive pattern, but let's say he does free agency. I could see maybe the Mets being interested this offseason.
Second baseman?
Well, because he could DH too, obviously.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
They're not going to want to pay a lot of money for him, though.
I could see him signing another 1 year with
or even the Red Sox, even too. But
we got our guy.
Money.
We have our guy.
Yeah.
Vaughn Grissom.
That was actually a really good. So that was just for sale, straight up.
Sale straight up.
Huh.
That's kind of
Sale's gonna be so nasty. The Braves,
but I think honestly, the Red Sox couldn't have done better there because he's been injured.
No.
He has a high.
It was one of the only
salary.
trades I never saw one person complain. It was like
Grisham is like 22. Grisham,
Yeah,
22.
I mean, because you saw him some games against the Mets. I mean, you think he looks like he's pretty good.
He's a good
Yes,
player.
he's going to be very good.
We'll see.
Yeah, because we talked about him.
Yeah, it's kind of
That's
crazy,
the only
honestly.
good thing. I'm not even to say good thing. It's just like I'm gonna watch 100 Red Sox games this year. Vaughn Grissom is gonna get a chance. We'll see. Like he's gonna play second base for us every day.
Right.
He fucking better.
So
like,
there's a
what the
bunch
hell?
of guys like that.
Well, because you got him, you got Tristan Cassis.
Cassis is nasty.
Obviously, Rafael Devers is nasty.
It's Devers, Story,
And
Grissom,
Duran.
Cassis, Duran.
Mhm.
I mean, the offense probably will be okay.
The offense is not gonna be bad.
Yeah.
It's going to be. We have no pitching.
Who's the opening day starter?
Probably Bale.
And he had like a ERA in the 4s last year.
Yeah, it was a 4 point. And then Giolito's probably gonna be 2.
Giolito's gonna get hammered.
He's gonna
I
get
think.
hammered. He's
yeah.
gonna have so many home runs over the Green Monster. It's gonna be insane.
Yeah. So, needless to say, though, I'm definitely pumped for baseball season. But let's go now to the world of the National Hockey League.
Here he comes. McDavid shoots. Top shelf. He scores. Captain with the overtime winner. That's the middle. thing. Drink wide. Made the full split save. Are you kidding me? Turns. Side of the net. Between the legs and they score. Filthy. But David Pasternak. The silver trophy to the Golden Knights.
All right. So another huge Ranger victory last night.
Huge, Matthew Ryan.
Number nine. How do you like them apples, Matthew Ryan? 5-1 over the Devils. So the Rangers have won their first 2 games against the Devils this year. Really, I mean, this entire game was all Rangers. You had a tack-on goal from Hughes in the third, and like with a couple minutes left. Not letting Igor get the shutout, but you know what? That's just a statistic. It doesn't matter. It's about the victory. So the goals in this one, Mika, nice to see him score on a power play. And I did hear the Sam Rosen call, Tony. So it was nice to hear that. His 19th. Laffy had a nice goal in the first as well. Towards the end of the first period, his 15th, that made it 2-0. Chris Kreider, his 29th in the second. And then you also had Laffy score again right before the horn in the second, his 16th. And then Vinny Trocheck, who's been hot recently, his 20th goal of the season.
Love that, baby.
In terms of assists here, Panarin had 3 assists to get up to 46 on the year. Even Igor Shesterkin with his first assist of the year. And speaking of Igor Shesterkin, best run we've seen all season. I think we're 5-0 his last 5 starts.
Yes.
And he was 39 of 40 in net. I mean, this, Tony, is the Igor we've been waiting to see all season.
I mean, he's been absolutely ridiculous. These past 2 games, 82 shots he's faced. He has 80 saves.
Yeah.
Absolutely outstanding. You said it this month. He's 5-0, 945 save percentage so far this month through those 5 stars. So he's been absolutely lights out. This is the type of Igor that we've expected to see all season. And this is your, Hall of Fame type of play right now.
Oh my God, we can't go back there.
I mean, come on, dude. Like, he's absolutely killing it. I mean, he's a huge reason why we won the game for sure last night. And I mean, you got to be happy. I mean, this is what you expect from him, and he's finally performing. And on top of that, he did it against a big rivalry out of the East. So, let's go, dude. In the Prudential Center too,
Yeah.
So it was great, dude.
Yeah, nice to see him defeat, rivals back to back there.
Hell yeah.
The Devils and the Islanders. And so far now, this season, he's now 24, 12-1, and the goals against down to 275, save percentage up to 907. So nice to see him creeping towards, what we expect. Did you hear me and Tony's debate the other day about the whole Igor Hall of Fame thing? Or not?
I did not.
So basically what it was is Tony was telling me right now, he's a Hall of Famer.
What?
I didn't say that.
Okay. How would you say what you said?
This is kind of ongoing, and obviously, naturally, we've been critical of Igor, whatever.
And also, just one thing too, he was saying that he has just as much of a case as Juan Soto for the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, so Brian kept saying, "Oh, Igor is not going to be good. He's not going to be a Hall of Fame. It's going to be terrible. Just start quick, get rid of him. All this stuff."
Did say that,
and then yesterday he goes, he's talking about the Yankees. I forget in what context. But he just goes, "We have future Hall of Famer Juan Soto on the team." And I'm like, well, if you're saying future Hall of Famer Juan Soto, why can't I say that Igor?
Juan Soto has a World Series title.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does.
Why?
What do you mean why?
What do you mean why? Like Igor has a Vezina.
What do you mean why?
Igor has a Vezina
yeah, but
trophy.
Juan Soto has a World Series title.
Did he have MVP?
Actually, no, it wasn't an MVP. Actually, Strasburg won the MVP.
I still
he was
think
obviously not.
No.
Yeah, it is a big difference.
It's still a big difference.
It is a big difference. Yes.
One has a World Series title.
You could argue that an MVP for your individual accolade is even more important because it doesn't take one person to win a World Series.
We went over the numbers too. Soto said 5 great years. Igor is hoping to have his second great year this year if he could finish it out.
Yeah, Soto is on a whole different level than Igor.
Yeah.
But if you're saying Soto's a future Hall of Famer, why can't I say that Igor is?
Because he has a World Series title and has much better years.
And Igor can get there, but he has a lot of work left to do.
Yeah, we're not saying he can't get there.
But I'm telling you he is, though. I'm telling you that he is. And he is going to be a future Hall of Famer.
If they need to win a championship, he needs to win a championship.
That's not necessarily true at all.
I think it is.
Look at Henrik.
Yeah.
We're talking about Henrik.
Yeah, but Henrik was also one of the greats. Like he had crazy seasons. Igor had one good season.
But you're he's already being compared to him now.
How many seasons as the Rangers starter did Hank have?
Jesus, 12.
And he created a whole new style of
more,
goaltending.
No?
He had like 14.
Yeah,
probably. Yeah.
So I'm saying Igor. I mean, this is his fourth full season. I mean, so he's got like you know, like he has to like. There's a lot left there. Like
both Soto and Igor both have a lot left to be in the Hall of Fame. Like
I just feel like it just.
But I'm telling you that Igor will be a future Hall of Famer
and a Vezina.
But you know what?
Such.
I guess the like just the main, and I think Riley sees what I'm saying here. It's like just the difference is like, okay, so Igor, that one like kind of like almost like historical season he had, and it's like Soto's had like 4 great years and like won a championship. So it's just like he's accomplished so much more up to this point. Yes, both players have a long career ahead of them. But I just think it's like Soto has accomplished more. I mean, it's not like an indictment on Igor. That's just
no. I mean, you can't argue that. I mean, it's there.
Yeah.
But I'm still saying, and I will stand by it, that Igor is going to be a Hall of Fame goaltender. Like,
yeah, I mean, just
like how Soto is probably going to be a Hall of Fame baseball
player.
I
understand that.
Yes.
But I'm just saying you can't say like at the time. Like Soto would be like an A-list player.
I'm not saying Igor if they retired like today.
B plus.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
Sure. Exactly. I'm not saying if they retired today.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if you're going to say one is the because Brian was Juan Soto, Yankees Hall of Famer. Like I could say Igor's going to be a future Hall of Famer.
I just think it's like,
want.
But I mean,
all you want. I'll make another bet. I'll make $1 million bet.
I mean, Riley has like a mediator on this. I mean, I just think the general consensus is like it's clear and obvious that Juan Soto is going to be a Hall of Famer, and Igor, it's like we kind of have to just.
It's not clear and obvious.
Yeah,
I feel like that it's clear and obvious that Igor has stepped into Henrik Lundqvist's skates and has been doing well and lived up to that type of role. And what are we talking about?
I think it's just difficult to have this conversation when at the beginning of the year, people were arguing, can we give Jonathan Quick the starting job over Igor Sturgeon?
Yeah.
And now this guy's going to be a future Hall of Famer. You guys were just arguing that you didn't want him to be the starter of your team anymore.
Whoa. Listen, I've stood by Igor the entire year.
But I think you've been close to been like,
no, obviously, like, hey, you got to play the goaltender who's hot, hold him accountable. Totally, dude.
Right.
But never once am I saying that, hey, we got to get Igor out of here or he's not going to be our starter.
Yeah.
I said it from day one. I said it from day one. We go into the playoffs, he's our starter. Like I did say that all year.
All right.
Because he's a great goaltender. And look at his numbers this month. Like, it's going to be ridiculous. And he's going to go on. And maybe one day, Juan Soto and Igor will meet. And Juan Soto will say, hey, buddy, you're having a great career. Okay?
Well, how about this? How about they both win a championship this year? And then that'll really solidify.
Yes, it will. Then you can say Juan Soto, 2 different teams, 2 championships. Then I can see when the championship comes into place. But right now, Igor, Vezina Trophy, best goaltender in the entire league. Like, he was the best at his position. Like, that is not like.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, and if he's playing like the last 5 games, there isn't going to be any questions. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing to. I think all of us Ranger fans were just waiting for this for a while, and it's just nice to finally see it.
Yes, no, it's great to see it, dude. I thought the game, honestly, I thought the Rangers didn't really play that great, to be honest. I thought the Devils fucking sucked, really, watching this game.
And Matty Ryan calling Igor mid. How about the Devils,
honestly,
Matty?
Dude,
they do blow.
I really can't believe how bad they were. I mean, the breakaway shots, Lafreniere, his goal, he was just taking a stroll down Main Street, it looked like, just absolutely past the defense.
Kreider almost had a breakaway.
Almost had a breakaway short-handed on that 5-minute penalty kill.
Yeah.
And then Kreider's goal, too, was off of, I think, a Devils bad lines change. And that was Igor with the stretch pass.
Right.
Using his Hall of Fame vision. But that was so impressive to see. Igor pick up the assist, too. And then even Lafreniere's goal. Lafreniere's first goal. Like, Hughes turned it over in their own zone.
Yeah.
And it was Lafreniere right in front of the net. I mean, the Devils.
It was like me against you in NHL.
Honestly, they were like shooting themselves in the foot, dude, and they were getting absolutely bullied all game. You had Rempe got ejected for a high hit on I forget who. But the dude, it was Nate Bastian, I think his name is Bastain. I forget to say his name. But literally, like, gets to a fight with Trouba in the first minute of the game, I think, or first couple minutes. And then right after that, like maybe on his, like, I don't know, some point in the first period, Rempe like absolutely torches him. Like, it was kind of a high hit, kind of dirty, I guess, but it's tough when you're 7 foot. Shoulder to the face, dude. He went down hard, took his helmet off, bleeding, had to leave. Rempe ejected from the game, I think, too. But dude, I mean, like the Rangers won this game because of how nasty they were playing.
Right.
You know, like Trouba had a huge hit too.
Was it now? I'm trying to think because I know there was the penalty at the beginning of the game, the 5-minute, but
that
then
was
there
a
was
5-minute major.
But there was a double minor. Was that against Trouba?
May have been. I think I got Matt Ryan calling now. You want? We gotta take.
I mean, we could hear the bullshit.
Yeah. All right, hold on, Matt Ryan, stand by. We put you, onto the Bluetooth here.
I have a feeling there's going to be some yelling from Matthew Ryan.
Oh yeah, maybe even me too. All right, Matt Ryan, you should be live on the sports board. How's it going?
You guys got lucky.
Lucky
you
that the
talking
Devils
about?
suck.
Lucky, yeah, really. What was lucky about last
Devils
night?
have had a very disappointing year. I mean,
You guys
there's
blew it.
You don't have a goalie, and you have no consistency.
You guys really blew it last night. Honestly, you guys played like sissies.
Yeah.
Guys are we have a ton of injuries, and you got
A ton.
beating up on
No,
100.
you don't have a ton of injuries.
I mean,
okay?
what? No, but
Keisha's back. Hughes is back.
I
Like,
would not be surprised if they don't make the playoffs and then Ruff gets canned at the end of the year. Honestly,
I really think that you guys are overrating the Rangers.
absolutely
really
not.
do.
Absolutely not. We're not
I mean,
overrating
9
anybody.
I think
wins.
I think we're overrating the Devils. They
Yeah.
suck.
And
They
also the
blew it.
Rangers, unlike the Devils, have beaten all the top teams this year.
All of them. And this is the
I
second time.
really-
Second
I-
time we beat the Devils this season.
Yeah,
By the way,
yeah.
second time.
This is my opinion. I think you guys are going to lose in the first round.
Against
That'll
who?
be pretty.
Against the Devils,
Jack Hughes will be
they'll be lucky
golfing.
to be there. Yeah,
We'll be there, and we'll
I
dominate you
can
guys
just
like we
tell
did
by
last
your
year.
voice, and I know Tony agrees with me. I'm sure Riley can hear it. Tell you sound very like
So
shattered. You're
downtrodden.
done.
Yeah,
you're done.
yeah, you know it.
You know the writing's on
You
the
know
wall.
the
You know
season's
it's
over, Matthew.
It's like when Tony found out that Carmella knew he was having another affair and that she was kicking him out of the house, and that was it.
So
No, it's not over. It's you guys are just delusional Ranger fans. That
stop.
And speaking to this, Aaron Such says 2 games versus the Devils, 5-3 and 5-1, and somehow it's lucky. Wake up, little
Yeah.
brother syndrome.
Wow.
Devil fans.
Absolutely, dude. Couldn't agree.
No,
more.
I mean this team has 60 points. They're a couple losses away from like their season being done.
Yeah.
not good.
I mean, it's been a joke this year, honestly.
Honestly.
No
Igor
defense.
Shesterkin is
You
like
want to
the-
talk about Igor? What about Nico Daws? Should
Yeah.
he be playing in the minors? I
Wait,
mean,
why are
honestly,
we shitting
dude.
on the Rangers?
When
Like,
it's the
they just
Devils.
beat you.
Where's the accountability?
Worry about
Matthew,
your
right?
own team.
You're screaming about it all year about Zach Wilson. What
Yeah.
about the Devils?
You're the same amount of points as the Washington Capitals. It's embarrassing.
well, you guys like I hate to say it, but you guys, Igor's carried by a great team.
Stop
a good
it.
team.
Great
Igor's
team. They let up
carried.
40 shots.
Yeah. 40 saves.
They let up 40.
It's come on. It's
One.
you're barking up the wrong tree.
Yeah, not the
what
time.
what I would suggest for you, put the Devils to rest this season. Worry about next year, and it's time to focus on the Yankees spring opener tomorrow. Forget about the Devils.
Yeah.
It's done.
I'm not forgetting about the Devils. I'm just letting you guys know about how I really think Igor's overrated.
But I feel like
Igor.
everything you're like this
He
is
just
almost like
smoked
Michael
you.
Bucktill with Tatum.
Yeah.
Like you're
he's-
just
he's-
saying it,
He's
but
not
what?
overrated.
Like, I mean, this 5-game stretch has been
I-
unbelievable.
Ooh, 5-game stretch, unbelievable. Ooh, amazing.
yeah, how's your 5-game
Yeah,
stretch
how's
going?
your defensive numbers this year? Give me the
mean-
metrics, Matthew.
60 games in
What?
the season.
Weren't you guys
500
all?
team.
Weren't you guys all complaining about how I don't know Jonathan Quick was a better starter? Ooh, Jonathan Quick, great starter.
Yeah,
Weren't you
I
guys
mean,
all
he still
complaining
is.
about
He's
that?
still, he's still, he's,
And
he's-
it's a great problem to have. I mean, would we rather have Jonathan Quick as our backup or Nico Daws?
I got Aaron Such calling me now.
Wow. Can we patch him in?
Yeah, you want? All right, Matthew Ryan, you're going on hold. Aaron Such, you live on the sports board.
Patch him in.
That kid is a clown. Absolute clown.
Hold on, I think I can
Gotta
merge.
wake up.
Let me merge these calls. I think we can do a merge. All right, Matthew, you there?
Did he really hang up?
Is anyone here?
Now we're just.
You hung up on both of them.
Did you?
Oh wait, I'm Shotbox. Hold on. Wait, you guys there? I think they might be on the phone by themselves. Right
I'm
now.
here.
Yeah, dude.
Do we have Aaron too?
We have Aaron. I
Oh
believe, as
my!
well. Yeah.
This kid needs to pick up his pants because he's talking out his ass. He has no clue what he's talking about. The Devils stink.
The 10th place
Absolute
Devils.
garbage
The
fest.
10th place.
Oh my god.
500 team.
Imagine being that delusional. But again, Rangers, stellar game. I would argue say that they played flawlessly. This is
You
what we
guys
were
have no
expecting to
shot
see
to
all
make the
year.
finals. We guys won one championship in 70 years. I don't
What does it
get it.
have to do with this season?
Oh my god.
What does that have to do with last night?
Yeah, what does that have to do with last night, too?
I don't want to hear it. We won more than you guys have.
We
One
won.
championship
We won.
in
We had
70
Brodeur.
times.
We won a
We had
championship
Brodeur.
24 years ago. We're so much better.
What are you, a Yankee fan?
Okay, see, that's where you're getting a little crazy.
Oh boy.
Yes, he is a Yankee fan, but that's a good thing, Tony. Not a bad thing. A good thing.
You're a Met fan. You're a Ranger fan. Those are like bottom of the
You're a
barrel.
Devil fan. How can you be talking?
The Devils don't even make the playoffs most years.
Yeah.
You make one playoff appearance in like 6 years, and you guys come crawling out of your cage.
in 6
Go
years, I
back.
think we've
Go
made
back to the attic.
the playoffs.
Go back.
And we kick your Rangers ass. We
You guys
kick
are
your
probably still thinking
Rangers
about
ass.
that.
Lucky.
That
Oh my
title
God,
run when you played
Bye
the
bye. Remember
Yeah,
Game
the
7?
finals.
Bye bye.
Ooh, Martin
Game
Brodeur.
7.
Ooh.
Martin Brodeur.
Game 7.
Marty's
Rangers
not coming
last year.
back
What
to
happened?
save you, Matthew.
Last year,
What
we're talking
happened
about
last
last year.
year?
I'm not even a Rangers fan, but I mean, you guys are 500. Like,
Yeah.
you guys
It's
stink.
disgusting.
Yeah.
And you're from New Jersey.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, and how about this too? You're talking about Igor not being good. So the Devils have allowed. Get ready for this. 38 more goals than the Rangers this year. But yeah, no, top team.
38.
It's a lot of goals.
That's weird. That's really weird.
Yeah, I just think it's a shitty team.
I'm sorry. I mean,
I almost feel bad for Matthew. There's nothing for him to even say. At
I
this
know.
point.
I feel too because Aaron came in too. It's like
Yeah.
3v1, 4v1.
Got Josh B chirping in the
Josh
comments.
B.
All right, well, let's
chirping
just be
him,
nice.
dude.
Let's. I hope you guys make a little run. There you
Yeah,
go.
but you probably won't.
Yeah, you probably
Yeah.
won't. But
I mean, I do like Dawson Mercer. He's cool. So
and Jack Hughes is cool. Unless he's being a little.
You need a
bitch.
goalie. I
Yeah.
guess there's some chatter about Markstrom. Sam Rosen was talking about that in the broadcast last night.
Really?
That he would waive the no trades to go to New Jersey, but they'd have to figure out the trade compensation.
Markstrom.
But
that'd
it's
be
like you're
sick.
gonna give up a lot of assets, though, and like I
Also,
don't know. I
that
mean, I guess
rink-
it would change things.
That rink last night looked heavy Rangers too.
So
Yeah, dude.
maybe Markstrom will save the season, Matthew.
It's okay, you guys. When we make the playoffs
Oh,
and we
stop.
beat you guys,
Stop.
Can we get a full look? Let me bring up a
This
full look
sounds
at
like
this
Kev
playoff
Dew
race.
trying to downplay the Yankees, honestly.
Because I don't think like this playoff race is.
No, I have it
What
right
is
now.
this?
They're 10th. And I guess from 8th place, they're 5 points back.
Yeah, I mean, it's
And
not.
they're in a 3-way tie for 9th.
Right, I
Actually,
mean, they
technically.
still could go on.
They
a
have an
tear,
easy
like-
ass schedule coming up too.
Yeah.
So this is, I mean, outside of Tampa Bay, you got Montreal, San Jose, Anaheim. Like if you want to be a real team, you have to win all those games.
And even against Tampa too. Tampa hasn't been really that.
yeah,
strong.
either Tampa. Yeah, Tampa played awful. Tampa lost to the
Yeah.
Senators the other night.
Lost to
Um,
the
if
Capitals
we
last
can
night.
make it. We can make the playoffs, and then when we go against the Rangers and
Guys make the playoffs. Oh, I hope we are bigger and we are better than you guys. It's not even close this year. We've gained the speed. We've gained the scoring. Wait till we get the trade deadline. Joey's got somebody's nudes fucking locked up.
Yep.
He's going to have everybody locked up. We're going to get Tarasenko back, Kevin Hayes, Buchnevich. Absolutely not. The Devils, garbage. 4-game series, easily done.
it's going to be a 7-game
Bring
series.
out
And
the
we're gonna
Bruins.
rake.
Game
We're
series.
gonna rip your hearts out like we did last year. Game 7,
Oh.
4-0. I'm calling it 4-0.
We got to get there first.
Yeah. Good luck getting
I'm saying if the Devils get there, if the
We'll be
Devils
there.
get
there.
there,
We'll be in the playoffs.
Now it's
we'll
an
be
if.
there.
there. Yeah. I mean,
well, I'm saying I have confidence that they will get there, but I'm just gonna be realistic. I'm gonna play your game. If they get there, I think the Devils are a bad matchup for Rangers. This year.
If I had,
Again.
if I had the same confidence, I'd be wearing a banana hammock everywhere around Bridgeport today.
and also, I'm calling this too. The Devils will lose to the Canadiens tomorrow. So just watch out for that. 2:00 body
Wow.
clock game.
Marty St. Louis. Dude.
Yeah. So just watch out for that
You
one.
really, you Ranger fans are delusional.
Stop.
Oh, stop.
You're delusional.
Adjectives aren't going to get you out of this one.
Yes,
Matthew,
I don't
right?
think so. The
I
numbers
said-
are there. The writing's on the wall. The Devils may not even make
Tony,
the
Tony, you're a
playoffs.
Met fan, so I don't want to hear your
That
commentary.
has nothing to do with this right now.
I'm gonna just say I'm just pumped to go to the playoff game. Like we're gonna go.
Yeah.
We're gonna go.
It's gonna be really awkward when Matt Ryan's there in his Devils jersey and they're not playing.
I feel like Aaron Such will be there with us.
He'll definitely be there. He'll probably leave 10 minutes early though.
Would you guys if one question, if the Devils made the
Last question.
if the Devils made the playoffs, would you guys go to game 1 in a heartbeat?
If they're playing the Rangers.
If they're playing the Rangers?
Are we just talking about the Devils?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
Oh,
going
yeah.
to some shitty like matchup against like I don't know.
I mean, if you buy me the ticket, I'll
Detroit
go
or
see the Devils,
something.
right?
Hey,
And then-
I'm saying
Devils Rangers. We will be there game 1.
yeah,
Yes.
we should, we'll meet you there.
Oh, and also too, maybe Rangers tickets won't be as much because they were playing the Devils last year. Like,
Also-
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
maybe it'll be like
Yeah.
They won't be
250?
playing you guys.
Yeah, we'll see.
Like they're gonna be a wild card if they get in.
Yeah,
they're gonna
probably.
play either Boston or
Well, I mean, at the time, it could
the
be
Rangers.
the
The Rangers.
it
Yeah.
could be the Rangers. Yeah.
I hope it's the Rangers because we'll fucking sweep.
But if
their
it's
ass.
Boston too, we will fucking sweep them too.
Yeah.
Like you're fucked.
You're
Yeah.
a Boston fan? You're a Boston
Yeah,
fan?
yeah.
Oh, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at all the Boston teams there. New
You
England.
got
sucks.
shirt Boston sports. Like get the fuck out of here, dude. We win so many titles. I hate to be this guy.
Boston sucks.
Boston
Boston
sucks.
sucks.
You know what that sounds like? Someone that's never won a championship. I mean, that's just the bottom line.
We've won championships, bud.
Yeah.
I don't
Not
know
as
about
much as
New
us, though.
Jersey. Yeah, I don't know, man.
No.
Yeah.
You think,
Are
if you played the Bruins in the first round, you'd have a chance of beating us?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the Bruins,
okay.
maybe. The Bruins,
That's the most
maybe. I don't know.
unconfident-
Every Boston team, like the Red Sox suck. New England
Yeah.
sucks. The
Yeah, the
Bruins
whole
are a
region
good
just
regular
sucks.
season team.
Well, I mean, I don't know. How did the Bruins go in the first round last year?
We lost.
But
Oh, yeah,
honestly,
yeah.
like I agree with you, Matthew, on the other sports, definitely. But the Bruins are a good team, but they struggled in the playoffs, obviously, last year.
Yeah,
So
that's what I said. They're
let's see what
good.
they do.
They're good regular.
yeah,
They're
Yeah,
good regular
yeah,
season.
yeah.
And then
teams,
what does that make
but
you
they
then?
suck in.
That makes you nothing.
Like you're not even gonna make
Oh,
the
you-
playoffs,
I think was last year the first time in the playoffs in like 10 years.
dude.
Let's make it 6 years. 6.
That's
All
a
right.
long time.
28 and 24.
Yeah.
28.
So
and
hey,
24.
we'll revisit this.
Yes,
we'll
we
keep
will.
an eye out for it, Matthew.
Wait. Before I just want to make sure the Boston fan knows this is a different sport. Well, what do you think the Red Sox are going to be this year?
I've already. This
I
is
think they're
not
gonna-
like a. We've already talked about this. Like I don't. Yeah, when I come out, think they're gonna be world beaters. No, I don't. I think they're gonna be good. No, not good. I think they're gonna be mid.
Yeah,
But
they'll
They're
hit,
going
but
to be. They're going to be
pitch.
below mid. They're going to be
Yeah.
below.
They
mid.
might
And
finish
just-
last.
Like the Devils. Thank
But-
you for your call,
Yeah,
Matthew.
thank you, Aaron. as
Bye.
well.
Aaron as well. Appreciate you guys calling in and interacting with each other. It's always.
I
great
wish
time.
there was a way for the Yankees to be good and Barnes to have fun, and for them to suck for you. Like that's what I wish.
Wow, dude.
Well, I'm gonna be having fun. I'll tell you that.
On
much.
that note, have a great weekend, Matthew.
I might honestly go to 20 games this year. We'll see. But I would love to do that. But that is the great Matthew Ryan, Aaron Such as well. But yeah, speaking of great, great win. And pumped tomorrow, Philadelphia, 3:00 ABC. Let's go. No, Tony?
I'm sorry.
Not excited for the game?
No, I'm pumped for the game, dude.
Are
fucking kidding
you
me, dude?
working during that? Like a hockey, basketball, or no?
No, nothing
Wow.
this weekend. Nothing.
Clean slate.
Nice, easy weekend, a little bit low key. Do your laundry,
The
clean the house,
drinking.
dude.
Oh, I gotta do laundry.
I know. I gotta do a lot of laundry, dude.
I
'cause
have mine are piled up on top of my what's it called?
I don't even want to think about what your room looks like right now.
Okay,
Honestly,
my
dude.
room
It's
looks
probably
fine.
Disgusting.
It's just my clothes, my dirty clothes are now over my hamper. Like I'm just throwing them on top of it.
Oh yeah, mine's
Really
just getting there. I skipped like last week. I couldn't do laundry because Sunday's my laundry day. Where were we Sunday? We were here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No, it's so annoying. And then do you guys it's my fault. I load up the wash so then
yeah.
like the dryer.
Oh, you're that guy.
Four rounds in the dryer because I put towels in there at the same time.
Oh no, but you can't do that.
You guys separate those?
Yeah.
I do. No, I don't.
Oh,
But does it ever
dude.
take like 4 trips? And
Yeah.
yeah. It's so annoying. Like
Where-
I'll start my laundry at 6:00 and it's done
Yeah.
at 11.
Oh my god, I hate that shit, dude.
Yeah,
Where's your washer and dryer in your house?
downstairs, basement.
Oh,
where the
in
fridge is.
fridges.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else we got here? Josh B looked like he was chiming in. We got Hot Take Johnny. Wow, Got a lot here.
Got a lot here. Is Josh? I bet Josh B was right.
I think it was. How was your 5-game? Oh, and then we had Bernie. Bernie missed that one. Also
Danny
9
V.
wins in a row. But good to have Bernie here. Always appreciate him tuning in. Ryan McNeil as well. Get him, Tony.
What did Ryan say?
Get him, Tony.
Get him, Tony.
Oh, get him, Tony. Let's go. Let's fucking go, Ryan.
And
I think,
then,
Johnny, there's nothing worse than a fan that just can't say your team is better. Your team is lucky and it's such a loser argument. Be a man and admit it. The Devils aren't good as the Rangers.
Yeah, dude,
100%.
they really blew it. Like the Devils really blew it.
Yeah.
Dude. They fucking sucked.
Yeah, Josh B cracking up. And then also hot take Johnny. The Devils are a bad matchup for this year for the Rangers. Put down the crack pipe. What's the total so far this year? Rangers 10, Devils 4 in 2 games. Get the fuck out of here. And then Aaron Such. This guy gets it.
Yeah,
Pre-game at Tirnonog. Guinness all around. Is he talking about for the game tomorrow?
Sure.
I think that's what he means, right?
Where is it?
Tirnonog.
Tirnonog?
I don't know. I just thought it was like some shoe thing.
Yeah.
Boston sucks. Now the Ryan, Josh B. That's always a good time. And then Aaron, Such. Look at the Rangers. Look at the Boston teams. And then Josh B. Riles. So
I'm freaking riled. Dude.
Yeah. So I wanted to tally up last night, but before we do that, I was just gonna ask you, Riley. I know I mentioned it quickly. Did you watch the Bruins last night?
I got some of it, and then I went out like after the first period, so I missed it. But then I
went out last night.
I did, yeah.
Where was the spot? Seagrape?
Yeah. What do you got?
I went to this place, Boca
in Bridgeport?
No.
Oh, you went to the
in
one on
Fairfield
the.
at
You
the
went to the
golf
one at the golf course.
Yeah.
Wait, have you played there yet or not?
I've never played there.
You gotta play there.
I heard it's a good
so
course.
nice, and then it's awesome to have that restaurant right there, the
Yeah.
patio and stuff. What did you think? Did you go there just for drinks? Or you go there for dinner?
Just for drinks.
Okay.
Just
Was
for
it
drinks.
busy or no?
It was packed. Yeah.
Wow.
It was a good time, but I mean, it wasn't great, but it was all right.
It's expensive there, obviously.
Yeah, yeah. The drinks were definitely getting up there.
I like the food though. Food's good. But like you were kind of, I think, saying before, not really worried about it, even though another overtime loss because they won the previous two overtime games.
I mean, I'm not worried about it. Would I have loved them to get that win? Yes.
Yeah.
But I mean, coming off the Oilers game, like they played great in that Oilers game. You take a flight out to Edmonton, play the next day, beat the Oilers at home. Like that shows something. Then the next day, it's a turnaround against the Flames, and you lose by 1 in overtime. So it really is. I think this next game's big. You still want to keep the momentum from the road trip going. But man, if you can go out west and take 3 out of 4 points in your first 2 games in a road trip, I'm not going to complain about that. I'm just not. So, I thought they should have put up more goals against the Flames. I think where the Bruins are getting now is a goaltender kind of not issue, but they keep trying to work Olmark in with Swayman, and I think we've gotten to the point now where Swayman is the guy.
He's better,
and I want him playing almost every game. And in the playoffs, I want him playing every single game. So it gets to that point where in the trade deadline, I would love to see Olmark flip for something. Like he's on the last year of his deal. I don't need Olmark anymore. You can bring in this guy, David Bussey, we have in the AHL if you want to play him 15 games. But the games that matter, I need Jeremy Swayman playing, and I don't need the Olmark anymore. I know he's really good. I know he won the Vezina last year, but Swayman might have a chance to win the Vezina this year. Like he's been fantastic.
He's a Hall of Famer?
Swayman? Hey, according to your rules, like
if he wins,
if he wins the Vezina this year,
yeah.
he's a Hall of Famer. So yeah.
See, it's so funny how that's not what I say at all. It's what you guys think I say.
No, that's exactly what
he said it.
I said he's gonna be.
But yeah,
everyone knows he's gonna be. I can't wait to win this bet.
And I think too, the whole thing is the Bruins are fortunate that hot start. So even though it feels like they've been playing 500 hockey the past month or so, at least like they have a cushion that they built up.
What do they have, like 14 overtime losses? I think, right?
Yeah, we love to take points.
It's something pretty egregious.
Yeah,
but, Tony, you know what happens though when it comes to the playoffs? You don't play 3-on-3 hockey, and you don't go to a shootout.
Dude, you can't really say much after last year.
Dude, something to prove there.
There's a lot of
I would say
there,
I think they're going to kick the Devils' ass.
But I'm just saying you brought up the overtime record.
Yeah.
And I'm just telling you, in the playoffs, they don't play 3-on-3 and they don't play shootout.
Right.
We play 5-on-5 where we have one of the best goal differentials in the league.
All right. Well,
so
losing games.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, I think Monty gets canned if they lose in the first round again.
I don't know about
First
that.
round, though?
Maybe.
Swept
First round, maybe.
first round.
Then yeah, probably. You got to
Yeah.
do something at that point, right? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are we looking at there? Some standings? What do you
We're,
got there?
no, we still have more points than you. So
By one.
By one. So
By
it's
one.
close.
Yeah,
And
one
we-
more game play.
I'm not saying.
you have
I'm
one
not
more
saying
game
we're
to
way
play.
better.
Head to head.
I'm not saying
But
we're way
you're-
better.
But you kind of are
I'm just
saying
saying.
you're better.
I'm
You're
not
you're
saying
better.
we're way better. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it seems like you're like just like the Bruins. The Bruins suck. We have more points to do. I understand the head to head. I understand that. I understand all that. It just seems like you're really downgrading us when we have one more point.
I am not necessarily downgrading the Bruins. I just think the Rangers are way better.
Well, it just
Because
right.
yeah, the Bruins got off to a hot start.
Yeah.
The Rangers, like I feel like we've barely had a fully healthy team.
Rangers
most
have
of
been
the season.
playing
We're
a
not
lot
healthy
better.
right now either.
Rangers have
Who do
been
you got?
playing a lot better.
Hampus Lindholm's out.
No, that's pretty big.
Yeah.
What else?
That's it right now.
Philip
Okay.
Hedl,
Yeah, Hedo was a tough one. We had Kako out for a while.
Blake Wheeler.
Blake Wheeler done. We had Fox out for a while
Yeah.
already.
Yeah.
And
Shesterkin
obviously Shesterkin was injured
earlier.
for a
Right,
little
yeah,
bit.
like I just said, I don't like. I think the Rangers are a very good team.
Yeah, that's right.
I just don't think you think the Bruins are a good team.
No,
which is
no, no. I
wrong.
mean, dude, listen. I always pick the Bruins in our picks. Like,
Yeah.
I do
Well,
think they're a good team.
I honestly
they're
think
gonna
I
win
think the Bruins
games.
are a good team, but I think they need to finish this regular season strong. I think they've been mediocre, like I said,
Yeah.
for 4 to 6 weeks.
I was pissed off as a hockey fan to see a team break the regular season record, win
Oh,
record,
dude,
and then
shut-
blow it, dude.
You were not pissed off as I. Shut
No,
up,
I
dude.
am.
That is one of the no.
I am.
Don't even go there.
Part of me
No,
was like,
we're
wow,
not even going there.
Like, this is
We're
history.
not even going
This
there.
is history.
Tony,
You didn't give a fuck.
No,
Tony,
I did.
I need your assistance though for the picks here before this gets crazy. So starting with me here, first thing I had Stars in the over,
0.
Rangers in the under
1.
Okay. Oh, so it was 5.5. Was it?
Rangers in the under.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, you're right. Yeah, it's
2.
2, 6.5. Yeah.
So okay, so 2. Avalanche in the over 0.
None. Yeah.
Capitals in the over.
2.
Hurricane or Penguins in the under.
2.
Hurricanes in the over.
1.
Islanders in the over 0.
0.
Bruins in the over 0.
0.
Canucks in the under.
0.
Maple Leafs in the over.
2.
Predators in the over.
1. 10 points.
Not bad.
Not
So
bad
that
at
would
all,
actually
dude.
tie us up. So maybe you win 0-10.
I mean, it's possible. I don't think I have a good night at all, dude.
But let's see. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
just typing this in. So 183.
Couch man.
All right. So Stars in the under 0.
Stars and the under 1.
1. Okay. Rangers in the over 2, right? Or no, 1.
1.
Red Wings in the over.
1.
Lightning in the under.
None.
Canadians in the under.
1.
Panthers in the over.
None.
Blues in the over.
1.
Bruins in the under.
1.
Canucks in the under.
None.
Maple Leafs in the under.
None.
Kings in the over.
None.
6.
6 points.
So 189, 186. We're gonna do all the games today and tomorrow. So you never know, Tony.
Yeah.
Never know. But speaking of that,
Wait, 189, 186.
Yeah.
Really? 3 points?
6 points, 183, 189.
Oh.
I said it wrong. But it is time for the hockey frenzy. Friday and Saturday.
All right. It's Friday and it's Saturday today because Friday had a pretty light slate. Why? I don't know, because it's the National
They're so
Hockey League. They are dumb. 7 o'clock starting off hot and heavy. What a matchup we have for you to start off this weekend. The Columbus Blue Jackets are hosting the Buffalo Sabres over there at Nationwide Arena in beautiful upcoming Columbus, Ohio. The Blue Jackets plus money here at home at plus 120. The over-under at 6.5. Look at these past 2 teams here. Blue Jackets dropping 3 of the last 5, but just 1 against the Ducks, 7-4. The Sabres dropping 2 of the last 5. I don't know, Brian. What do you think here? Total?
Yeah, give me the Sabres though. I think there's a lot of goals.
Give me.
Maybe Tage Thompson wakes up from the dead. 5-3 Buffalo in Columbus.
5-3. So Buffalo and the over. Give me the Blue Jackets and the over here. Justin Danforth, 2 goals and an assist. Finally, Sacred Heart feels happy about him being in the National Hockey League because he hasn't really been doing great. Moving on, though, to Chicago. The Winnipeg are going to go into the United Center in Chicago, Illinois. Of course, the Blackhawks here, plus money at home. They're plus 220. So if you're feeling kind of lucky on this beautiful Friday as my iPad freezes here. But I would imagine the over-unders at 5.5 here. I'm not too sure. Well, maybe Winnipeg will be 6.5. Again, maybe Wi-Fi went down. It is 6.5. No, nay, it's 5.5. Brian,
Wi-Fi
give me your money line and the over. What do you got?
Jets 4-0. Blackhawks suck. I don't know what you want me to say.
Yeah, I kind of got to second that. I would say maybe 4-2. So give me the Jets and give me the over. Why not? I'll take the over. We're going head to head. I'm tired of this fucking pick segment right now, honestly. Why we dipped down right now?
No, we have no Wi-Fi. Yeah,
we have no Wi-Fi. Don't even worry about it. Next up, Oilers, Edmonton here. Well, we're hardwired in. It should be fine.
Oh, all right.
Edmonton here at home, taking on the Minnesota Wild. Edmonton minus 185 here at home. And I think I'm going to actually have to go to the phone here. This is kind of crazy.
Go to the phone.
We are going to the phone around the National Hockey League. As I mentioned, Edmonton over under at 6.5. These two teams, Brian thinks the Wild suck. Well, they have split the season series so far. Yeah. This will be the last and final time Edmonton looking out to win the season series. And it looks like Edmonton, just lost to Boston 6-5 most recently in overtime. So kind of tough, Brian. What do you think?
Edmonton, when they play, a lot of goals scored. So I love the over here. I'm going to say McDavid. Let's go. The 2 goals, the 2 assists. 6-3 Edmonton over Minnesota.
So you're going
Oilers
Edmonton,
in the over.
Oilers in the over. I mean, Wild in the over. Oilers going down. Wild, we just saw them score 10 goals against Vancouver the other night. Fluke, whatever, dude. I can see Edmonton giving up that many goals as well. So give me Minnesota winning 6-5, dude. And that'll do for Friday. Moving on to Saturday, where we have a heavy slate. Starting early and often too here. Looks like we have, this is all out of whack here. Let's go from over here. So starting early and often, as I said, at noon in Detroit, the Motor City. They're taking on your St. Louis Blues, such his second favorite team. Look at both of these two teams here. The Red Wings a little hot right now. 3-game win streak, beating the likes of Seattle, Colorado, and Calgary, by the way, all on the road. So be careful there. St. Louis, I believe, have dropped 3 of their last 5 games. They have money line here is where the fuck? Don't have it because day after.
So it's Vegas.
I'm gonna guess the over/unders at 6.5, and I would say Detroit minus 110 at home. So what do you have there, Brian?
Give me St. Louis. Give me Buchnevich with the hat trick in Detroit. Body clock. I'm going to say the under as well. Binnington shutout. 3-0.
I'm going to go opposite of that. Totally, dude. Give me Red Wings in the over. Last time these two teams faced each other, it was a 6-4 game. Binnington was actually having a pretty good game, but they ended up letting up a lot of goals, I think, in the third period. And then they had Husso, the Red Wings. So obviously relying on Lyon now. So I would say give me the Red Wings in a nail biter. They win this one. I'll say 4-3 in OT. Next game up at 2 p.m., baby. Matthew Ryan and his New Jersey Devils taking on the Montreal Canadiens. We've seen Brian make a prediction for this game already. Let's see if he stays with it. But looking at this game here, there's no lines. I would say the over-under is
6.5. The Devils, you can
probably 6.5. Devils favored at home. I want to say plus 175. What do you got, Brian?
Yeah, Canadians over. Obviously, like I said, it's the Devils. You got to do that. 5-3 Canadiens. The Devils go down again.
Canadiens. I'm Jeremy Schaap, and I would say I'm going to go, honestly, Devils. Again, also have faced the Canadiens twice so far this season, shut them out. So I don't know. I think they finish off this series here with the win. I say Devils win this one. I'll say 3-2. So Devils and the under, dude. Let's see. Next game up, also 2 o'clock, also in the metropolitan area, also a New York team. The Islanders taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning here. Islanders kind of suck. I would say the Islanders are plus 110 at home here. Over under 6.5 for sure. Last time these two teams faced was early this month, where the Lightning fell 6-2 to the Islanders. I think the Islanders keep that up, dude.
I think the Islanders win this one. Disappointing game last night, getting shut out by the Blues, but they rebound. I don't like Tampa on the road, especially. So give me the Islanders and the over. We are going to say 5-4.
I think Tampa is on a 3-game losing streak coming into this game. So give me the bounce back win. Tampa Bay, Nikita Kucherov, who has been kind of like cooling off. Hat trick with an assist. Tampa Bay win this game 4-2. Bang!
So that we're saying 6.5.
Oh yeah, so Lightning in the under.
Okay. Vegas Tony.
Vegas Tony. Next game up. We're going 3 p.m. Also, metropolitan area. Also, a New York team. Also, the New York Rangers looking for the double-digit 10-game winning in a row. Taking on the Flyers over there in Philly. Obviously, you know how the Rangers have been playing. But these two teams have played each other early November. Rangers won 3-1. Obviously, different teams here. Flyers, definitely 6.5 here. Flyers plus 150 at home.
Rangers 3-1, 10 in a row. Jonathan Quick drawing the start, in my opinion, here. And let's go Rangers. Rangers in the under.
I don't agree with Quick starting, but I think he will start this game. And I think he won't do very well coming off a little bit of a rest here. So I say Rangers win this game with an over, though, 5-3. Bang. Next game up. Let's see what time we got. We did 3s. We're at 7 o'clock now. Let's go. No, we got 6 o'clock game here. 6 o'clock in Florida. The Panthers taking on the Capitals. Over under 6.5 Panthers. I would say minus 175 here at home. Washington sucks. Panther is doing great right now. They're won 4 of the last 5 games. Washington has kind of bounced back. 3-game win streak right now. Ovi looks like he's heating up. But what do you think about this game, Brian?
Yeah, they have bounced back, but not for this one. Panthers, the offense. I think you're going to see Kachuk with 2 goals, Reinhart with 2 goals, and the Panthers all over Washington 7-4.
Absolutely agree there. Panthers over, I'll say 8-4. Next game up, we're going back to Canada. We're going to Ottawa, baby. Vegas Golden Knights taking on the Senators. You look at these two teams once again. Senators suck. Vegas on the schneid, though, dropping 4 of their last 5 games. Just lost to Toronto 7-3. I haven't seen a tough loss by them like that all season, I feel. But, of course, it is Ottawa, so Vegas on the road will be the favorites. I would say minus 200 even. Over under 6.5 for sure. What do you think? Bounce back here for Vegas?
Bounce back. A lot of scoring, though, and I think Vegas wins 6-5 in overtime.
I do like that there. I don't think as much scoring, but I will say it hits the over. Vegas 5, Ottawa 2. Bang! Let's see, 7 o'clock games. We have some more of them. Let's go to Colorado, baby, as the Avs are taking on the Toronto Maple Leafs. Brian says great matchup. I concur. I guess the Maple Leafs are on, I believe, a 6-game win streak. This is going to be the second and final time these two teams face each other in the regular season. First time, Avs 5, Maple Leafs 3. Something to think about as Colorado has been a little bit shaky since the All-Star break. I would imagine over under 6.5 as well. Colorado, I would say, edging the favorites at minus 110 right there at home. What do you think, Brian?
Tons of scoring,
Edging.
tight game. We're actually going to say Avs 7-6 in a shootout.
This is tough, dude. I got to go with the hot team right here. I'm going Maple Leafs. I'm going over. They win, I don't know, 4-2, 5-2. Next game up here, we're going to stick around 7 o'clock, and here we go. Bruins on the road here in Vancouver. Riley complaining about the road trips, the back-to-back. You were complaining. You were making excuses.
Just pointing out facts. That was
Vegas,
facts.
a great team here. 37-16-6. Sorry, Canucks.
Yeah.
Vancouver. Boston at 34-12-12. Over under will be 6.5. Vancouver undoubtedly the favorites because they're at home here. Last time these two teams faced each other was February 8th, Riley. What was the score? Bruins shut them out 4-0.
Bruins will win this one. I think Swayman has a good game. Let's say 28-29, and the Bruins win 3-1.
I can't believe you're going Bruins right now, dude.
Yeah. Because I knew you were going to go Canucks. I'd rather oppose you. You're taking the Canucks. Come on, just don't. No,
Just
no
say it.
acting
Just
job,
say it.
Tony.
Just say
yeah,
it.
just say it.
Easy win for Barnes.
Yeah.
Just because you hate him so much. That's why.
Now he's tight because we're telling him what he's doing, and then he wants to do the
It's a
opposite.
spite pick.
Yep. It's
No,
all
I'm
his-
going
all his
Vancouver.
set.
Would you pick over or under?
I said the under.
Vancouver and the over, baby. Let's go. Vancouver bounce back game
You
here.
went against the whole last game.
JT Miller, dude. Hat
The
trick.
Bruins beat them, and they beat them 4-0.
Don't give a
The
shit.
Bruins and
Different
the under
game,
hit
dude. It's
that
a whole
game.
month. It's a whole month in between. Bruins and the Schneid. Vancouver bound to bounce back. They're gonna keep losing games. They're gonna keep losing. Are they, Riley? No.
No, I think they're a good
Vancouver
team.
winning 5-2.
5-2.
Suck it.
Jesus.
I say after the game. I'll call Riley right after. 10 p.m. Saturday night.
You ain't gonna
I'm calling
call shit.
Riley, dude. All right. All right, next game, 8 o'clock, the Hurricanes taking on the Dallas Stars. Over under, I would say 6.5. Stars, I don't know. 110, right? Favorites at home.
On the road.
Going to
underdogs,
Vegas.
Underdogs in the road here,
It's probably even, basically.
basically. So, what do you got here? Stars 4-2 last time the two teams faced.
Hurricanes 2-1. Defensively sound. Aho had the game winner last night at the end of regulation. Hurricanes have been hot, and they keep it up. So Hurricanes in the under.
I agree with Hurricanes and the under. Hurricanes, 4-game winning streak. Stars, 4-game losing streak. Go with who's hot right now. Hurricanes shut out 1-0. Let's go. Next game, we're getting a bit later now. Here we go. Wait a minute. We're done with the 8 o'clock game. We're going to 10 o'clock here. The San Jose Sharks taking on the Nashville Predators. Over under 5.5. Nashville. I don't know. Minus 175 here on the road. San Jose home dogs. Nashville. 3-game win streak. And we know that San Jose sucks. So what do you got?
Yeah, I just like with the Coyotes, I'm kind of at a realization. I know I still said it wrong. Point here with the Sharks. So give me the Predators. The Sharks are terrible. I'm going to say Preds 6-2.
Give me Predators under 3-1. Next game here, it's late night, 10 p.m. Battle of Alberta, baby. The Oilers taking on the Flames at home, 10 p.m. here. Over under 6.5. Edmonton, minus 175 here at home. I'll give them the minus 200. Why not? Oilers have beat the Flames twice so far this season. And the Oilers have been heating up as of late. What do you got, Brian?
Yeah, like I always say, the Oilers goal scoring 6-2, really showing themselves as one of the top teams in the Western Conference. Tony's going to say, not so fast.
No, I do agree here. I know the Oilers just lost to the Bruins recently, but it doesn't really matter. I would say Oilers are better than Calgary. I really don't care. Calgary sucks, dude. I don't even know how Calgary beat the Bruins.
Dude.
But give me Edmonton here and the over. They win 6-4. Next game, only 2 left here. Still 10 p.m. time slot. Seattle Kraken taking on the Minnesota Wild, who will be on the back-to-back, I believe. Over-unders at 6.5. Seattle, I want to say the tight favorites here at 110, maybe even at that point. Game 1 of this regular season series was December 10th. Kraken lost 3-0. What do you think for this game?
Wild 2-1 overtime, and Mats Zuccarello, the game winner.
Oh, it's just a tough time going
Wild
with
in the
Seattle.
under.
Give me Seattle. And it's Seattle in the over. I think these two teams can score, will score. Joey Decord is a bum for the Kraken, but I think they'll have more offense than Minnesota, to be honest. So give me the Seattle Kraken here winning 4-3 in regulation. Final game of the night, and I feel like it's always the final game here. Battle of Cali, baby. LA Kings at home playing the Anaheim Ducks. Over under the 6.5. Kings are minus 190 because the Ducks kind of suck here. Again, these two teams, the Kings have beaten them once already, 5-2. Kings just had their first loss in 5 games last night against Nashville, or 2 nights ago. It was last night, excuse me. And we know the Devils are kind of sucky. Good third line centers around there, though. What do you got here, Brian?
Yeah, the Ducks, obviously, I thought it was embarrassing that they lost to the Blue Jackets last time out. But I think they rebound here. The Kings, I think, have been playing over their heads all season, struggling recently.
That's ridiculous.
So, yeah, give me the Ducks here. We're going to say 5-4 in a shootout. Ducks in the over.
Kings 4-1 regulation. Kings under. Ducks dead.
And that is your hockey frenzy, Tony.
That was a long one.
No,
That was a
we almost ran out of breath on that one. Because you think about, tomorrow, there's got to be 12 games, so it's like a 15
and
game
then 3
frenzy.
game slate tonight.
Yeah, so
crazy, dude.
Kind of crazy. Obviously, pumped to see if the Rangers can run it to 10 tomorrow.
They will.
That's for sure.
Do you really think Quick's getting the start?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. If I was Wavoved, I would say just keep starting Igor until he.
I know. I'm just trying to think in the side of the coach's head, but I get what you're saying there. I think I'm more thinking just on a rest perspective.
Yeah.
It's
interesting. I think, but don't they have like some easy games coming up?
Blue Jackets twice.
Yeah, Blue Jackets twice. So,
but is there a game before that?
Let's double check here. Rangers schedule. Dude, I fucking hate. All right, so we have Blue Jackets twice. No, Flyers, Blue Jackets twice, and then Maple Leafs, and then Panthers, and then
gotcha. So then
Blues.
So a little bit more challenging after that.
Yeah, actually, after the Blue Jackets, like I said, Maple Leafs, Panthers, Blues, not easy, and then Devils, Hurricanes, Lightning, Penguins, not easy, really. Islanders, Jets, and then Bruins, Panthers, Flyers, Avalanche. So really, not until March 30th are we able to take a breath when we play the Coyotes in Arizona.
Wow. So
that's a Saturday 6 o'clock game. That's gonna be great. Oh, I'm kind of slouching here, aren't I?
Gauntlet.
No, honestly, dude. Bruins have an easy schedule, not the Rangers. No, we want it tough right now.
What the hell are you talking about?
And I know, dude. Tony, you think I'm just talking out of my ass here, but I'm telling you, because you seemed kind of skeptical before playoffs, I'm making it happen. Like, we're gonna be there. I'm just saying. I don't know how I'm gonna do it exactly. I gotta see what it looks like, but I think I'm gonna make it happen. We just have to be there. Obviously, footage wise, that'll have to be the best vlog of all time.
Easily, dude.
Yeah.
We could drug Riley and harvest a kidney.
Yeah, that's true.
That'll get us like 25
I don't know.
grand.
I'm just thinking, like, I'm trying to think.
So more than that.
Bottom of the East, I don't know. Maybe we end up playing like Washington or like Pittsburgh or something.
Yeah,
I feel like the tickets are going to be less than they were last year.
It's definitely going to be Pittsburgh.
But it's going to be less, though, isn't it? Or no?
Yeah, probably.
Because I just feel like that was like, tri-state matchup. Like, we're charging everything to them. Yes, they're still going to be expensive. I know that was coming.
There's going to be a lot of money, especially it's going to be Pittsburgh.
Trying to think.
If it is Capitals, if it is Pittsburgh, you're still going to be looking at some great players, Crosby, Ovechkin, and great rivals.
All I ask for, I don't care if we're on the Chase Bridge, just the per ticket, just get me in the twos. Yeah, we're good. I think we could get there.
I think we could get there too.
I was trying to figure out too. First round of the playoffs, is it April?
It's April.
Yeah.
I remember
March 30th
being at school for the second round, and we leave like May 5th. So I'm gonna guess the first round has to be
mid-April.
Like mid-April, yeah. Because I usually go home for the year, and it's like third round.
Rangers' last regular season game, April 15th.
So
playoffs will start like the 18th.
Mid-April. Okay. All right. So that's
April.
Something to
April
to work.
Yeah, maybe
with. Providence have a game this weekend, really, or no?
Providence plays tonight against Villanova, I believe.
Okay.
The boys are on fire, so let's go.
The boys are on the fire.
I haven't like been tracking it. Are they like solidly in the field, or they're like a
no. We are. This is. I was telling my roommate it's gonna be one of the first years in a while where Selection Sunday is gonna be like a sweat. Like, are they gonna name our name?
Oh, nice.
But we're 18-9. Big win against Xavier on Monday. You have to find a way to beat UConn at home or Marquette on the road if you really want to have a chance.
Because 2 regular season games left,
3 left. I believe.
I thought because didn't they always play 18 conference games?
Yeah, I believe they have 3 left. I believe we got Marquette on the road.
I'm showing 4, so they play 20.
Yeah, they play everyone home and away.
Okay, so 20 conference games. Okay. 9-7, but obviously especially I know this is obviously unlikely. But if they were what my thing is showing that they're off until the 28th.
They should have a game this week.
I'm showing that Xavier was their last one, and then the next game is at Marquette.
They're off that long.
Yeah, 5.
That's bad for us. That's usually when they lose.
But I mean, would you say? I know this is like kind of too crazy, but let's just say hypothetically they win out basically, so they could get those wins against Marquette and UConn. Then would they be in?
If they win out, they're in. They
Yeah.
could be in right now.
Yeah.
It's just
9-7. They're not. At the
they
top
have
of
a
the
bunch of
conference.
quad 1 wins. Like they beat Wisconsin. They beat Marquette at home. They have good wins. Losing Bryce Hopkins was kind of the biggest thing with that team.
What's the deal with him?
He's at torn ACL out for the season.
Oh,
We lost him like the first game of Big East play.
Oh, I didn't even. Okay.
Yeah, so
wow.
then changed the whole team. But now it's kind of like wow, this team is supposed to be written off, and now they actually might have a chance to make the tournament. So Kim English has done a good job. But I don't know. I'm taking it game by game with them, and you can't really be mad at them. But we have a chance.
Wait,
I'm
what's the
excited.
coach's name again?
Kim English.
Kim English, right? Okay, gotcha.
But yeah, I love the
Um,
tournament too. I cannot wait for March Madness.
Yeah. I know Tony's tight, but March Madness is fun.
I'm excited for March Madness. I mean, it's a good time.
Yeah.
I mean, the weekend
It's
games
so
are fun,
fun.
dude.
Yeah.
Me and my roommates were talking about. I mean, you have because they do the first 4 on Tuesday and Wednesday.
Right.
So we have college basketball Tuesday through Sunday.
Yeah,
that week.
and then started up again on
Yeah.
Thursday.
Fantastic. Love it.
Yeah, and then other than that, Van Ruin, 9 under, 1 shot clear of Sami Velmaki. 2-way tie between Bramlett and Griffin at 7 under for 3rd. And then let's see. Yeah, I mean that's really obviously there's a bunch of guys still in contention. I was just seeing if any of our picks were doing anything. Andrew Novak hasn't teed off just yet.
Yeah.
Um,
Neither is Tony, I don't think either.
Tony Finau was
Tony?
at 3.
Tony.
Huh. Okay, yeah, he doesn't tee out till 148. So yeah, we'll see what happens over the weekend, and of course talk about it on Monday. And I could be mistaken, Tony, but I thought I saw in the archive 7 o'clock binge buddies.
That is correct, dude.
Okay.
So binge buddy 7 o'clock. Mike and I we have a potential client meeting after this.
Nice.
And then I think we will hit a movie and then review it tonight. Binge buddies.
You do want? Is the movie
So-
supposed to be a surprise?
So no breakdown.
No. So yes, Ryan, no breakdown for you after the show.
Nice.
So he's pumped.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I mean, like, so Bob Marley movie's out.
Okay.
Are you listen to Bob Marley? You appreciate it, right?
Like it's not like I'm not like shitting on it.
Right, but you appreciate the like it turns
Yeah,
on.
he's
you're
fine,
like,
he's
you know,
fine.
yeah,
Yeah,
whatever,
he's fine.
baby. So I mean, but like I don't know. There's been like some like bad reviews about that movie. Not necessarily about the acting.
Well, a new movie, bad
but
reviews.
It was like about like how like they left shit out about his life. It wasn't really accurate and stuff. So I want to see it. Michael's boycotting it, and then we're like, we may settle on Madam Web. Have
Why is
you
he
heard?
boycotting?
Because of like he's a big Bob Marley fan, and they left stuff out.
okay.
But don't
and then-
watch Madam. I heard that was one of the worst
I know, I
movies of
heard
all
it was
time.
terrible, but I mean,
I'm going to Dune soon.
I mean,
yo, when's that coming out?
March 1st. I'm going next Friday.
I'm going March 1st. I don't give a fuck.
I've watched
dude.
Dune 1 like 6 times.
gonna watch
I'm
it
gonna do a
again.
little rewatch before,
Yeah, dude.
and then I'm hitting Dune 2. I heard it was nuts.
That's
I
fucking
would
sick. I
say
heard
you're
great
better
things
off
about it.
just like restarting The Sopranos, honestly.
Yeah, we can't just do it. We gotta see like a new movie that's
Start
out
The
there.
Wire.
It is Friday. I don't even know. Maybe there's new movies that
Make
came
the
out.
right pick.
Yeah,
Tony.
it's-
Don't settle. Don't settle.
I know. I'm gonna try.
Wait, I think you just go watch Bob Marley.
I think so too.
I
think
heard
at
it
the end
had
of the
some
day-
good reviews. I heard it was
Yeah.
decent.
But is it like with Michael, like like can't do it? Like,
Yeah,
you're
like
pretty
he-
much 0%.
That's the tough thing with like once Michael writes something off, like it's it.
It's
That's
over.
it.
Fucked.
It's over,
It's over,
dude.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
So
tough, dude. It's just the way the world is, unfortunately.
yeah. So we're saying 7 o'clock start for that.
Yeah.
And other than that, what a great week, huh?
Great. week.
Phenomenal week, dude.
Yeah,
Crazy
yeah.
week of sports.
And I just hope when we're here Monday, we're talking about 10 in a row, which is something we haven't said in a while.
we will be, dude.
Maybe we'll get some signings over the weekend too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
some
could get some
baseball.
sign. I actually am excited to see some spring training baseball.
Yeah.
Also on the way out here, Josh B was round for the hat trick. Chell Frenzy, Hattie, and then Domac says we got to make some brackets on the Bracket King. And every year, Domac, we do a bracket selection. So you will be a
I
part of
won it
that for
last
sure.
Domac talks a lot of shit, you know.
Great week, guys. Josh B. So we always appreciate him and everybody else who commented, liked, subscribed, and continues to check out the archives on the YouTube page. Tony, Michael, Renee, and Jay in costume merch, downtimetv.com. Want everybody to enjoy the day, enjoy the games, enjoy the weekend. Let's go Rangers.
Let's go Rangers!
And we will see you on
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.